Yeah. You're now tuned in to the podcast, Talking Nothing with Red. Yeah, they be talking a lot, but ain't heard nothing they
You're
say.
welcome to Talking Nothing Podcast, episode number 5. Today, we're going to be talking about Danville, Virginia, and the casino that was recently built there a couple years ago. Now, you're probably wondering why. Why is he talking about this place? First of all, this is my hometown. There's no place like home, even if home isn't the place you want it to be. I love where I'm from. 434, baby. Tattooed on me. But yeah, recently I was at home and I visit the casino. And man, let me tell you, it's beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, it's beautiful. The lights, riding by it, it is beautiful. But when you leave Bishop Street, yeah. So it got me to thinking, where is all this money going? And how much have the casino generated for the city of Danville? So I did my research. I'm gonna be looking at my other screen because I got it pulled up. But yeah, so here we go. Danville, Virginia. If you didn't know, Danville, Virginia is located on the border, like of North Carolina, near Greensboro. That's where everybody go party at, I guess. And if you go out of town from Danville, you either going to Charlotte, Raleigh, or Atlanta. I'm just being real. But if you didn't know, Danville is called the city of churches. You can find a church on any corner in Danville. What's crazy is half the motherfuckers who there don't even go. But it is the city of churches. But yeah, Danville population currently is around 42,000 people. 42,000. Now, historically, it was a textile city. If you from Danville, you know the Dan River Fabric Mill. Somebody in your family worked there. And if you really didn't know, that mill was like one of the lifelines during the Civil War. So Danville has a lot of history dating back to the Civil War. Still got the museum there, the graveyard there. That's off of Leach Street. It's said to have gold in it. It was on the show Decoded, if you didn't know. So, supposed to be like a treasure map, and they supposedly buried some gold there when the train was coming through from Richmond or something like that. But yeah, you should definitely check that out. It was on a show called Decoded. But like I said, it was a big manufacturing hub. Lately though, a lot of, and if you're from Danville, you know, a lot of it's been declining. Like I was riding around, houses is just crumbling. But you're building hotels. It don't make sense. You have houses crumbling, but I see brand new hotels going up where restaurants used to be. So as you see, they catering more to the casino. Now, before the casino happened, um, do I think the casino is good? I do. I do. But I feel like the money is not going to where it's supposed to be at. That's in any city or any big city. So the poverty and income in Danville, about 25% of residents live below the federal poverty line. So that's roughly 1 in 4 people in Danville, Virginia live below the poverty line. That rate is more than double the Virginia overall rate, which is 10%. Um, it say other places or other estimates show poverty around 23 to 25%. So it's saying Danville, at least 1 in 4 people live in poverty. Mm, my question to you, if you can let me know in the comments or not, what is poverty to you? Like what defines poverty? To me, what poverty is, I, I think of a homeless person who has nothing, nowhere to go. That is poverty. Do I think most of us making it barely? Yes. If you want to look at like the I guess the average of how other people living, I guess you can say that you poor or poverty. Hell, I guess I'm in poverty. I know that. If you compare me to anybody else, shit, I'm late on my bills just like other people. The median household income in Danville is $42,778. That is from 2019 to 2023 period. So they show that's a slight increase of 41,000 from 2022 to 42,000 in 2023. So I guess you made $1,000 income, but I'm guessing that's due to the casino and the people who work in there. And they say the casino brought jobs in. When I went there, I hardly seen anybody working. So I mean, maybe the extra $1,000 came from adding the extra people who moved there from the casino, but man, I don't think half of Danville is making that 42,000. No, what? I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm sorry for discrediting everybody. I don't know. I don't know. That's what the numbers tell. But from what the houses and from everybody who what they saying, it don't seem that way. Now let's get into the casino. Now, the casino was brought here in 2020. Well, that's when they approved saying, yes, you can have a casino. And if you ask anybody in Virginia, you be like, Danville getting a casino. They be like, what the hell Danville getting a casino for? Yeah. So the casino costs $750 million. It's a resort now, a seizure, so it has everything in there. And it opened on December the 17th of 2024. Now, it does the resort. I'm reading from the resort. It includes gaming floors, a hotel, a dining, entertainment venues, and draw visitors from Virginia and nearby North Carolina. And if you didn't know, North Carolina is actually trying to get a casino now to see how much money it's making. Now, let's get into the money. The casino revenue. The first year from December the 2024 to December 2025, the casino generated over $386 million in gaming revenue from tables and slots. $386 million. Danville received about $25 million that year. And since May of 2023, Danville has received $69 million in gaming tax revenue from seizure. $69 million within the last 2 years. And now me riding around, where is this money going? That's what I want to know. Where is this money going? I know where it also say that the casino created 1,200 jobs. Now, was them jobs outsourced? Or did people or residents of Danville get those jobs? Now I know some people got some jobs, but I guarantee it wasn't 1,200 Danvillians who got the jobs. And so they say the total tourism for Danville for the spending limit hit 275 million in 2024. Now and I see they got like good murals and paintings up, but that's what you spending your money on? That's what you spending your money on? and you have Duke Energy ripping these people off, but you won't stand up to them though. That's just me though. So, and I also heard that hotels in Danville, you got to be like a 50-mile radius now. That's if that's real smart. Please let me know in the comments. Please let me know. So, this is say where is Danville casino money going? I know this was everybody waiting for. So the allocations for 2023 to 2025. So operations and government pay includes new pay scales and employee performance pay. Okay, so I still follow the news. I have never seen so many new city council members, and I'm gonna be real, who don't do nothing. I'm just being real. How many people you knew or you know now that has ran for city council and you like, what the hell they come? What gets me is these school board members. If you do not have a child in that school system, you should not be on the school board. If you do not have a child in general, you don't even try to put your name in the ballot because you won't understand. That's just like me going to Steve Harvey to get marriage advice. I'm married one time. Going on 20 years I've been with my wife. But Steve Harvey been married 4 times and I'm supposed to get marriage advice from him. Don't make sense. So my thing is, where is this money going? I see a lot of people getting elected. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't see nothing changing. I still see people say that George Washington High School is still understaffed, bad, not no where I know they got a new field, but what about paying these teachers? What about paying these security guards, these bus drivers? Have they got pay raises? This is what I want to know. So it's saying city infrastructure, the roads. I can see some of them. I seen that, so I agree with that. Public education. They say teacher pay increase, school support. School support. I see they built a new GW fully remodeled field. Amazing. What about the teachers? What about the people who sit in there and teach these kids? Have they got paid? Say public safety, community health, and quality of life. How many people out there who got businesses and community have you got funded from these funds? Can you go to the city council and say, hey, I see that we getting 25 million a year. Can I get $1,000 grant or $1,000 for my business? Can you go up to the city council and ask them that? If you have a business, ask yourself that. And I'm not getting on Danville. It is time for us to know as people, where's our money going? We deserve this. And being at home, seeing how everything is not getting better, from Cedar Place to all these other places, like, but you putting these monies in politician pockets. No offense, you have certain somebody who get doused with fire, still getting paid from the city, have a GoFundMe for over $500K for not keeping it in his pants. It ain't making sense, man. It ain't making sense when and you have these normal people out here who's struggling. It like my daughter say, you weird. You weird. So like I said, I don't know. I don't live there anymore. I'm just picking on what I seen. I can tell that things are not getting better. And I'm not gonna say they're not getting better. I'm just saying it's taking a little bit longer for them to get better. Because why is these houses crumbling? Why is people in these food bank lines? And you got a casino there who 69 million in 2 years? 69 million in 2 years. Let's put it like this. Say you take 30 million. You take 30 million, schools, a couple roads, a couple buildings. You can't take $5 million and put it into a community to help build up HUD housing. That is what I'm saying. I know it's a lot of logistics that goes into these money, but I tell you one thing: them city council people ain't sitting up there with them fresh suits on. I guarantee that. It's time to start holding these city council members um, accountable because they the ones who make these laws and regulations in your city. Everybody want to get on the president like he ain't doing this, he ain't do that. No, it starts with that city council. And if you from Danville, Virginia, you need to hold them accountable because the city is looking horrible. And again, I'm nobody to talk, but I was there and I was just riding around just looking at pictures. Man, hell, they even still got the Confederate flag flying on the highway. And you tell me, man, come on, bro. Like, even as city council members, you can be like, you know what? We far from that. It's 2026. I don't, if you want to feel like maybe it's private land, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you right this: if you was born in Danville, Virginia, man, look, you grew up already around. Like I said, bro, ain't. I'm not gonna get into that. But if you're from Danville, you know. But I'm sorry, like that casino, like being in there just got me. And you walk in there, there's nothing but smoke, cigarette smoke. Hey, I seen one lady with one leg, one arm, and a cigarette in her hand, and she was still playing the slot. So I seen a lady with one leg, one arm, cigarette in her hand, pulling the slot level. In order for you to do that, you got to be experienced. I lost $100 and walked out. I'm not a casino person. I was hurt. I was hurt. But yeah. So again, if you wanna just some key takeaways from this episode, man. Danville, Virginia has a poverty rate of 25%, which is double the state's average. But you have a casino who pulling in over 369 million in the last 2 years. So it's time to start asking questions. I seen a post and I'm gonna give the person credit. This will make me do it like seriously, like where is it going? And if you from Danville and you know somebody on the city council and you felt like I was attacking them or attacking whoever, please, by all means, let me know. We can do a live, we can record it. I won't edit nothing out. We can have a conversation because it's time to have these conversations. It is time. I love my city. I love where I'm from. But the people who in charge of trying to keep it together, it don't seem like y'all doing y'all job. It's time to call y'all out. Danville residents, call them out. Hold them accountable. I'm be honest with you. Don't just vote for them because they black or their kid went to school with you or you know them or they're a good person. Just because they're a good person, that don't mean their pockets are good. And so, man, listen, this is gonna cause, boy, this I'm gonna post it too. This one gonna cause some problems. But like I said, if you want to come talk, please let me know. Um, thank you for listening to episode 5 of Talking on Podcast. Um, we just talking about Danville, Virginia. That's all we talk about in the casino. Um, I pull these numbers from the census. So anybody want to double check me, you can. You want to come on here and debate me, you can.
Yeah.
And Make sure you like, follow, share, subscribe. I always got to say that. And thank you for listening to Talking on the Podcast, man. I appreciate it. And till next time, see ya. Man, I'm almost on episode 6, bro. Yo, thank y'all. Again, make sure you like, follow, share, subscribe. Thank you for tuning in.
Speaking the truth, speaking in facts, and we talking politics. Yeah, they be talking a lot, but I ain't heard nothing they said. We on that podcast, we talking now we're red. Yeah, sports, we talking music, we got a lot of it. Only speaking the truth, speaking in facts, and we talking politics.